And yeah, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be day number 6 here. And yeah, on to the left side we have Flea Esports, and on to the right side we have Straw Hats, man. They are from the One Piece, I guess. And yeah, okay, all the players are ready. Let me just get the server bundle. First pick goes to the left side, and let us proceed with the match as well. First match of the day. Both the teams, man, they are looking good, especially the Flea Esports. They have that esports in their name, right? So we are expecting a lot of good things. But at the same time, the power of friendship is there for the Straw Hats, and yeah, if power of friendships can make you win against invincible enemies, especially in the animes, I think they can make you win in the Mobile Legends 5v5 universe as well. But we will be here on to the ban face here. Larry here. Larry. Oh, Larry with the smiling face. You just know that Larry is a chill guy. And yeah, he is thinking about the ban because especially the bans have 6 bans, right? So yeah, the
This land is
competition
our
is
homeland,
cutthroat.
and it will soon be our
And
burial
we will
ground.
see a Lapu Lapu getting banned here. Good ban. Lapu Lapu, Uranus, Kimi, even the Kadita and that Farsa. They are the top S tier bands here. And we just have even the bats here, man. Kids know here with that 8. Okay. Is that the 8 or a 0 here? Ish. We have an ASK here. Nice hat. Just roast your friends,
Let
right?
them play the
And we will
hero.
see a dragon man.
I will be the
Okay.
truth this world desperately
You
needs.
know, right? The XP meta is here when 2 bans. Out 6 out of 2 bans are XP, and we will see more XP bans here if both the teams are serious about winning.
Let's make
But
the
now it
whole
is gonna
world
be the
green
flowing,
and
especially
lively.
after the current patch, right? The healing got an indirect buff. All the anti-heal items, they did have that nerf here, so the flooring is pretty solid, especially with the 6 bans. You cannot counter, you cannot, make it open, especially the Fedrin and that flooring combo. Way to Justus and way to
We are
look at that
blue.
Glue has him back. Okay, Glue.
Mischief.
A nice ban. That Glue is horrendous, especially onto the late game, man. He's gonna just start onto you all over. And the way he controls, he's like Angela, but a reverse Angela at the moment. Sheesh.
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
Uranus has awakened.
And we will see a Uranus here straight coming out of the Straw Hats. Assertion on to the first pick when Uranus was open. The Uranus kind of struggles into the late game against Assertion, especially if she has those items. Sheesh. We still have to see. Are we gonna see an early assassin here from the Straw Hats? But no, they will
Experience
go
the
with the Ranger.
euphony
But
of suffering.
the thing is, Flea Esports, they have
I trust
Erythel
this
open.
will
But
be
no, I am
worthy of my
human. Will go for that
talents.
Nathan. Way too early a Nathan pick when Erythel was there. It is a
I
game of
do
counters
what
as
I
well, guys.
want to do.
Yeesh. We just have to see how it rolls out. Nathan. Yeesh. A Nathan and a Dairot. The Dairot can do well, can sustain against the Uranus.
Payback time.
But we have to see the Farsa is there. The Farsa is there. The thing about Farsa, right? She is gonna be one-shotting every single thing, especially into the late game.
Muscle of iron, bones of steel.
but we will see a Gatukacha ban here. A Gatukacha ban. I don't understand this. Hmm. Like a Gatukacha ban here when the Hayabusa is open, right? That's the thing. We do have some intensity esports fan here. East or West, intensity esports is the best. We just
Welcome
have to
to
watch the
Brock's
match. And
Castle,
look at that, the
tiny
Brock man, the
friend.
revamp Brock is looking handsome. He's kind of looking good.
I see
The
lots
revamp
of
is on
prey.
point, and we will be seeing a Roger here for the Straw Hats. Roger with the retribution. The wolf is on to the land of dawn here, but are we gonna see an Alucard and a Tidrill combo? But no. Wait, a Fanny with the fast hand here? Can work, especially against the Granger and that Farsa. Even against the Roger onto the late game, but Lucas, no. Flea Sports, you don't go a Lucas here. They will go for a Lucas. They are going for that, the late game synergies here at the moment. The Nathan is there for the late game, the Lucas is there. Early game, the direct injection is there to provide the pressure. But about the Tidrill, and same thing about the Mino and Tidrill, right? They are going to be weak into the early stages here. They will be getting melted, and the thing is, please, boss, they need to play it safe here. Because if they let the enemy snowball, they have a brutal power spike. The Farsa is there, right? She will be one-shotting you every single time. The Roger is there, even the Ranger. And Mino here will struggle all to that early game, especially because he doesn't have those defense, right? He will get melted. Mino is a late game instantly. Even your hyper won't have that damage. And Mino, without providing that CC, can go down way too early here. But the good thing is they have a direct, right? A direct onto a vengeance as well. So this might be tough. I especially love a direct onto that petrified. But the last room
is like blood.
Okay, Straw Hats will go for that Carmilla here. So the CC that they were missing is here. And honestly, onto that Carmilla, I love a petrified. A petrify onto that Carmilla is just wombo combo potential, and especially against an enemy like Flea Esports, it should work because they are lacking that mobility. You need to have that stunts here, and rest of the stunts are not present at the moment. Ish, we will be moving towards the land of dawn here. And we just have to see how it goes as well because they are both the teams they have drafted to their best of capabilities right here. And we just have to see if the synergies are present, right? Because at the end of the day, the synergies, the wombo combos, and even the rotation, they play a very heavy role here. And yeah, both the teams will help their hyper here as well. Roger will, he should have that early farming advantage, right? Because he does have that passive. And yeah, look at that, the blue buff is hitting multi, but at the same time, 3 people are helping here. Darot will miss his lane to help that Alucard farm fast, so he will be a lot faster here. Darot can miss one of his minions here. Will he miss? No, the perfect dash was there. It is a calculated move. The Flea Esports are here, and they are already taking the neutral creep here. The Carmilla with that first kill can kill this, but it will be the danger for those early stats. So yeah, Alucard won't have that farm. They can contest for this gold trap here as well, and they will be ahead into the gold. The Roger is looking good. Alucard will go towards that blue. Roger already in both the buffs, and he will be level 4. Alucard won't be able to be level 4, right? He has to go for the rotation onto the bottom lane, and that can leave the top lane a little bit undefended. And Straw Hats can contest for that. The stun is there. Ranger pops that first kill. Mino getting melted here, and the thing is, Roger will get the first blood onto that Minotaur. Alucard, not level 4. He cannot contest this fight at the moment. At the same time, the Zushin barely survives, right? She survives, she used that flicker too, and look at that Carmilla providing that vision. Nathan might be in danger. He does have that flicker, but no level 4. He might miss that, he might miss that gold minion as well. Ranger is poking them, but no, look at that. I am human. Gets that gold trap, and he will play safe, but that's the second gold trap. That's 200 gold right there. But at the same time, the turtle will spawn as well. Bottom lane, the minions get shared by both the HP and the mage. And look at that, Roger already onto that turtle. Turtle is 1/8 of his HP, but no, Roger goes back. He is like, I'm gonna take the blue buff. I'm gonna have a level advantage here with that speed buff. Alucard, we already stole that kill. We already have the first hit, so we have the advantage here. Dyrod getting taken out here, but Dyrod onto the back line. The flicker gets used. Dyrod, Larry gets taken out. The CC is there. Roger wins the victory battle, but Nathan is there onto the battlefield as well. But where are the damage? They have a late game synergy here, not enough damage. The rotations was there, but the pits are not working out. The Straw Hats, man, they were able to take out the turtle. They were able to take out 5 people down with them. Flea Sports onto the back foot here. They are losing their jungle as well. And onto the top lane, Nathan might be next because let's be honest, the Farsa has that Earl. Ranger just need to use that Death Sonata here. And he is chipping away the damage. Farsa pops that Earl, zones out on Nathan here. Nathan onto that 1 HP, but Mino uses that X1 to cancel that. Farsa pops that board move there. But no, sadly, she will miss that skills here. Look at that, Flea Sports, a late game synergy draft. And they are still contesting for the neutral, a neutral objective. This might be bad for them. And look at that, that was just taken out onto the bottom lane. That was just an off-camera moment right there. Eesh. Well, look at that Carmilla providing that vision, getting harassed and onto the top lane. The Farsa is there. They want to get this Nathan here because they do realize Nathan power spike is cursed. And onto the bottom lane, you weren't taking a goal. I'm especially not a fan of this, but look at that, another team fight going up here. Will they go for that? If they stun that Carmilla, you don't that Justin, man. She realized that if I pull that Carmilla towards me, she is gonna pop that ult. Look at that, Uranus already onto the red, harassing them. The recalls are there. So the Straw Hats, they do realize that they have the lead here. Roger will straight away come for them. And look at that, 0 damage onto the Uranus at the moment. The Dyrod is here. The team fight can change. A 4-man ulti here from the Carmilla. Mino provides the CC, but I don't think so it's enough. 3 people already dead from Flea Esports. Zochin survives onto that 1 HP, and yeah, Straw Hats will take, they will happily take the red buff at the moment. And onto the top line, I am human getting pressured here. Straw Hats will be able to get that kill, but no, I am human can get this kill, but Farsa burst is way superior. Nathan still leads that goal here. Stats are really high. Okay, Ranger with those power spikes here, and this might be the second goal. The second goal, it got melted. It got melted. You hardly see a turtle getting melted here. Ken Starface is fed up. It is going to be 5 minutes, and he is going to be level 10. They are content. Will they go for the blue buffs? No. They will. They will not. The Ranger, they did that. Okay, look at that power spike. Oh, shit. Look at that Farsa. They are, zoning out that Nathan here. They are not letting him farm here. And even Zushin is providing, a pretty good at the moment the vision here. But the thing is, they have late game. Will they get the late game? The mid lane turret will be the next to fall down. So yeah, Straw Hat does have that advantage here. They does know this ABC. They does know the advanced rotation. But at the same time, Flea Esports, they will change the lane. They want the Hyper to farm up. Dyrod can get caught, but now dashes away towards the turret here. Roger clearing at the lanes. They might go for the bottom lane as well. Ranger will swipe him. It is a 1v1 against a Nathan, and Roger will win, especially with those level. He is going to be level 11 pretty soon. And by the way, guys, I got a Ben 10 Waliraki today. I'm good. And look at the Farsa damage. Carmilla pops that out. The CC is there as well. Three people down from the Flea Esports. Roger hunting that Nathan, and they will finally get that Nathan here. No, man, that's a triple kill. They will be pushing the turrets as well. The mid lane tower should fall, especially when Daroth is the last one standing here. Carmilla between the turrets gets that stun. But no, the harass is there, the Uranus man. He does realize they are ahead. They cannot kill them. The Petrified is here as well. Vino provides that CC. Zochin joins the fight here. Can, catch her. But the thing is, look at the damage. Uranus still have his full HP. The mid lane holy shield goes down. That's the golden shield, the holy shield. Please, folks, they are really onto the back foot here. Carmilla just scaring them with that perfect stun. You'd love to see that. And this is going to be the third turtle here. Roger can melt the turtle, will increase the the goal lead as well. And meanwhile, his team is pressuring the tower. They are taking out the goal sheet at the moment. Mid and bottom lane shields are down. Uranus inside enemy territory. And they can even take the shield inhibited turret here. The CC is there, right? The turret is providing, but yeah, he went away from the true damage at the moment. Carmilla 3-man ulti here. This might be bad. This might be bad. Flea Esports are getting melted on, but at the same time, it might be shut down onto that spam. Survives onto that 1 HP. Still gets that maniac, I think. But no, I think the timer ran out. Spam here. Survives onto that 1 HP. Nathan all alone. The mid lane. The minions are coming. Alucard will respawn here, but they will be aren't able to do that because Nino doesn't have that ult. But look at that. Onto the backhand. Faster survives onto the 1 HP. Nathan goes down. Roger is hunting down. Strawheads might be able to take this one home. Onto the top 128 here because the next batch of minions are here. Will they able to get that? But no, the minions are here, so they might be able to survive, especially when the Alucard is here. Uranus distracting them. Ranger marking the base. Everyone is marking the base here. But no, Mino blocking the shots here. Zochin goes down. Carmilla pops that. Leighton pops that ulti as well. But no, they will mark the base here. Straw Hats with the power of friendship will take for this. And yeah, what a beautiful match that was. And give me a second, guys. I will be right back with the next match. And look at that. Flea Esports. Every single one of them is a Choco here. 0-25. You cannot ask for a most perfect game than this. Like, look at that. Look at that stats as well. 0-25. Enemies all Choco. 128. Straw Hats. One-sided domination here. And yeah, what a beautiful match that was played by Straw Hats. We certainly have to see how far this team goes, right? Because these stats are impressive. And yeah, we will be right back with a short break as well.
I see lots of prey.
Your team is banning. Crowned by heaven's mandate, my legacy shall endure.
Okay, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be the third match here for today, and it is gonna be between Knight Academia and 3 million views. And onto the left side, we have Knight Academia, players with the KA clan of Knight Academia, and onto the right side, we have 3 million views.
Butterflies
3
born
MB.
by thy wish.
Look at those
Guided
bans. The
by
mages, man.
lantern's
Both the
light.
teams definitely hit those mages. The Kadita has been banned. Understandable. Even the Zushin has been banned, and Zacian. Honestly, in my opinion, Zacian is not a ban worthy because look at that. The glue is there onto the battlefield. And how will 3 million views will contest that? How will they counter that? What will be their strategies? Okay, they saw a pretty good strategy here. They did saw a Borg, and I did see a Drot, right? So both of them are pretty good. But a Ruby here against the glue, she will be able to provide the CC, but about the damage, I don't think so. The damage will be there, right? I don't think so. The damage should be.
Uranus has awakened.
And we are gonna see a Uranus against the glue. The glue does suffer a little bit. And yeah, the 3 million views will show their punching back straight away. A Tigreal for the tank and a Uranus for the roam. It might be a bad strategy here, showing your punch back, showing your front lane way too early, especially that Tigreal. Right now, because there is no roam. A Digi here can work. But now the flooring was open. The flooring is going to be disastrous. Here's Knight Academia. I think it's Knights. I'm just going to call them Knights. I'm having a tough time pronouncing their names at the moment. Yeah, so the Knights Academia. I think it's Academia. Wait, let me just check as well, man. I can just check. Sheesh. It's Knight Academia. Yeah, I think it's Knight Academia. Knights are good. Just go for the holy knight. And we are gonna see a Zochin, a Zilong, Rush Junior here with that Zilong. Sheesh. A Zilong here against a Uranus
Love
can work.
outshines the
And are we
golden
gonna see an
crown.
Odette here? Okay.
To me, fun is all that matters.
The Van will get banned here. Okay, 3 million views will ban a Van.
I am the moonlight that breaks through the darkness.
But at the same moment, a Mia will get banned. The thing is, Zilong can work here. The Zilong is onto a retribution.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Okay, the Moscow is there. Okay, Moscow against the carry, and we are gonna see a Zilong hyper.
I've been waiting for too long.
A Zilong hyper at the moment. And even okay, a Cyclops onto the mid lane can work, but they need a CC, right, to kill that or that to stop that ulti.
Demons shall bathe in their blood. The light belongs to the righteous.
And we are gonna see an Alucard yet again. We did saw an Alucard on tour game number 1, and it was the score was 0-25 here. Ishwan and Alucard. We have to see how the Zilon hyper. How is Zilon hyper gonna work? And the thing is, the Zilon hyper can work, right? They have kind of like a squishy lineup. The other can go down. The monster can go down. Even the Alucard onto the early game can go down. But look at the CC of the Pitbull. A simple CC and Zilong will not be able to provide anything. The carry is there, so she will be able to melt. Let's not forget they have a glue and a Cyclops. Eesh. The carry is on an Inspire as well. It does work. It does work, but honestly, a Vengeance onto a carry is my favorite. Inspire onto a carry, how many blades do you want? Right? That's the thing. How much attack speed can you make? But yeah, carry onto a Vengeance is my favorite. It can work. We have to be biased here at the moment. Look at that Zilon farming up. And it will be the Florin that is helping them. But at the same time, the Alucard already done with his blue buff. He will go towards the nuke will keep as well. And look at that onto the mid lane. The Cyclops harassing that Odette. They are providing the vision. They do know the Cyclops is there. The Cyclops, the glue, is the the game changers here. It feels like Zilong is going for that level 4 rotation early on. They are able to get that leader. Biggest upset. What do you mean? I don't know what does that mean. Biggest upset. But at the same time, okay, Zilong might be ahead in the farming here. I didn't expect this especially, but at the same time, Cyclops, man, he is going to be the bread and butter here. Okay, for Knight Arcadia. And look at that, Uranus. He does realize that he can pressure them. He can pressure them, but no, he is getting melted down. Eesh. He was supposed to use that Revitalize at the moment. He can go down as well. Blue doesn't have that ult. There is no stun here. He gets that stun. See, okay, Zilong is here. We might see a first blood. Zilong gets the first blood. Rush Hour. She is level 4. He can go for the Alucard as well, but the turtle will spawn onto the next second, onto the bottom lane. You might see Tatoriel babysitting that Moscow. Okay, they wanted to pressurize that carry, but both the MMs, they are, a low. How do they? They don't have the attack range, man. If I was Allu, I would have lost. Don't say that, right? If I was Allu and I lose, I will run naked. Hoi, bhai. It's not looking good for the Alucard, honestly. Okay, the Spear of Destiny connects. The monster can join his fight. I think he should. Just clear the lane, join the team fight. It's way too good, and you don't want that Zilon to farm. Like, even the Tidwell is providing the damage. Uranus taking up the stats. And Cyclops is not level go. The stun is there. Okay, Odette pops that ulti. 3 million views are on low HP. They cannot contest that. Cyclops pops that flicker as well. And yeah, the Alucard, man. We will gladly take this turtle. They will gladly take the gold loot that they lost. Blue is still, sustaining the damage, but he's not level 4. Why are they not contesting for level 4? Knight Academy, they should contest for the level 4. Even the Moscow joined the fight, so that's good. Moscow will take the mid lane. So he is kind of ahead in the duel. At the moment, Carrie is playing conservative here. She does realize the gank might come. The Odette, man, onto the turtle. That was a confident move there. She flicker ulted right away. She does realize she has to be the one to contest the turret. And look at that Carrie checking the bush here. Nice Academia. They are serious about this game, but the Tidwell is trying to come here. He does have this ult. There is no Purify. There is an Inspire. Runs him away towards that. And look at that. The Florin falls that ult. Tidwell didn't invest that ulti at the moment. This might be bad here, especially for the Odette, but Odette can get the double kill. Zilong picks her away, and he is not getting melted down, but the Alucard is here. The carry goes down. The Alucard is hunting. Just go. Alucard, just go. This is your moment. If you want a way back into a game, this might be it. And he does realize he is inside the red buff. And look at the flowing, and the Zilong runs away. Alucard gets that red creep. Zilong a little bit behind into the farm, but his team does have that kills, right? So it balances out. And look at that triple pop settle. They are harassing that Cyclops. Cyclops goes down. So yeah, 1k gold lead at the moment. 3 million views. They just realize they need to have that pickup, and Alucard is picking up. And look at the damage from the Odette. Odette is melting them. Ish, ish, ish. And they are onto that blue here. But where are the minions? Uranus will ship the minions, will force that blue to have a fight or something like that. But onto the bottom lane. Even the monster stealing at Zilong's farm. Yeah, you cannot farm if you don't steal that farm. Storm here stunted. The CC is there. Will she invest in ulti? The ulti is there. Spear of Destiny misses. Flicker has been invested as well. Flooring talks at ulti, so that's good for Uranus into the bush. Will be the one to harass, and it will pop that ulti. Catches that Zilong. Yeah, Knights Academia, they are getting punished right here for taking a Zilong pick. And yeah, Alucard will be taking the blue buff here as well. Uranus still harassing. Will go for the setting turtle. 3 million views. They are ahead on the objectives. And they have made the kill streak equalize. But at the same time, they have the 2k goal lead here. Mosso can go down. He should go down. They are marking the turret, but no carry. Finding lots onto that Mosso. But right now, she is low. She will be able to escape. But no, Odette, man. The Odette. Nice ulti. Tidrill, Tidrill. Tidrill, man. Tidrill. I think they might be lagging. I just saw that Tidrill ulti. He did pop that conceal, but there is nobody. But at the same time, onto the mid lane. Okay, the Spear of Destiny misses. Nay. This is stuff, right? The Tidrill did ulti that Natalia. We did saw that. But yeah, they are still doing good. They are way ahead. 3k goal lead is not a joke, and Alucard can shut down that Cyclops, and he pops that ulti, 1 blade armor, and yeah, look at that. That was the ulti, the Shadow Blade, but at the same time, 3 people catch onto that carry. Carry will lose the tower, will lose his lives as well. And yeah, without any utilities, the Odette CC is working here. 3 million views will take the first objective into the game, the turret, and they might push for the second turret here as well. They have the lead. They have the lead here. Okay, the CC is there from the flooring. The glue is the life changer. He gets that Odette onto the enemy. What is this game here? But the thing is, Odette goes down. And the moment, a 2v1 trade, but it was funny. But onto the top lane, Zilong is pushing. You hardly see a hyper Zilong get pushed down. Getting harassed by the Uranus. Ish, the monster is still pushing onto the bottom lane. The flooring trying to save that turret, but she can lose her life. Moscow didn't hit the turret here. It's strange. He could have gotten the turret here, but I think he might be out of focus. Right? It's the little thing that's matter, and right now it is gonna be level 2 gap here between the hypers. Level 11 onto that Alucard. He is taking the farm from Zilong. That's the thing, right? You have a Zilong and you need that farm. Conceal play is there, right? Conceal play is there. And onto the top lane, Alucard onto the back line as well. Close cut onto. You don't hit, man. Zilong finally gets that kill onto that Alucard here. And look at that, he picks up that Tidrill, but Tidrill will be the one to hook him. He gets that kill. It's a wipeout. Knight Arcadia goes down. Okay, they're going for the turtle here. It seems strange, right? They have the advantage. The Zilong, man, he got that kill onto that Alucard. He just needs a little bit farm and a little bit luck here, and he can win this game, I think. But at the same time, look at the flooring. He is the one clearing the lanes here. The thing is, they don't have a CC mage, right? They have a continuous damage mage here, and yeah, Alucard will mill them until the late game. A Zilong hyper, man, in a tournament. This might be the first one, especially for me. And he's going pretty good, 4-0. Their team lacks a front laner here at the moment, and the mid is a little bit weak, 0-4-4. Okay, the stun is there. Uranus onto the back line. they are taking that damage from the Uranus as well. And look at that, the monster has been fed, but at the same time, Kidwell gets a 2-man ulti. Flooring pops that ulti, but now everything is melted down. Uranus goes down, 3 for 1 trade. Alucard onto the back line here. Ceylon, the last one standing. Rush Jr. will be able to defend because the mid lane turret gold shield will go down. At the same time, bottom lane gold shield will go down as well. They can end this with the next batch of minions, I think, right? Oh wait, it was already down. Blind Sunny at the moment here. Retribution is there, so he can contest for the Retribution. He uses the Retribution, but the game sense is there, but 2 inhibitor is already down. You got that Zilong. Okay, Zilong. But no, Alucard surviving on that 1 HP. You don't hit that glue when he's onto your allies there. That Moscow was the death of the Alucard here. It was a Moscow who crossed that death onto that Alucard. Oh, that was a nice gun. The damage, they are lacking the damage here. Nice Arcadia, they are lacking the damage. And 3 million views should realize that they have the lead. And okay, glue onto the 2 people, the stun is there. But at the same time, look at that Odette onto the back line. Carry! The movement is not there. Odette gets taken down. Zilon still chasing. And even the Cyclops is chasing. The thing is, the Lord is here. 3 million views can load the thing is, they can load down this game. If they're able to take this Lord, they have the 2 inhibitors, right? Uranus on the top lane will provide the pressure as well. Okay. But yeah, the thing is, they don't have that Moscow. They don't have that Odette. They don't have the around 50% of the artillery. So they are like, we are not going to contest for the Lord at the moment. We are going to wait for our boys to come on. We will take that Lord. And look at that. The kid will having that lucky hand onto that Lord. And no way that Lord will get stolen right now. Uranus, doing the Uranus things, right? He had a fight here and he is full onto that HP. The Lito will get contested. So they will have the extra vision here. And Uranus, man, he's a one-man army. There are 4 people right there. And he is jumping right there. Okay. The Cyclops damage is there, but at the same time, Odette onto the back line here. Blue turns, gets to the back line, was unable to pop that ulti. It's a 45 defense. But I think, yeah, 3 million views are contesting for an end without a lot. The stun was there. And even the triple pops that ulti. Carry jumps between him. Odette pops that ult. Every single player from Knights Arcadia is getting melted down. Ceylon runs towards the base here. The recall is there as well. 3 million views win this game and will be going towards the top 64 here. And yeah, against a Zilong Hyper, we hardly see a Zilong Hyper, right? It was a well calculated game as well. I think the Zilong Hyper, he's the MVP, man. It's not his fault. 6-2 onto a Zilong Hyper. It's definitely not his fault. It is the front laners here. The Cyclops and the Florin. Like, they needed a solid front laner. Even the carry. The Moscow was there. The Aerithel was open. The Ranger was, I think the Ranger was open. But the Aerithel was open. The Clint was open. Ish, man. Zaylon, he did play well. And I think with that, we will be taking a short break. Give me 5 minutes. Let me just scroll the next team. Yeah, we will be right back. Okay, hello, beautiful people. We are back, and this is gonna be the last match into.
See value in me?
It is
You
gonna be the
should.
last match of the day here, and yeah, it is gonna be between Team Fried versus Team Nova here. And both the teams will ban away that Uranus and Fedrin. Fedrin might have been, a target ban here, especially because I don't think so. The Fedrin is ban worthy, right? Look at that. The Hayabusa has been banned here as well. Okay. And honestly, I don't know what went. Ish, I'm back, and we will see a Lancelot, we will see a Phobius, and even the Farsa here for Team Fright. And yeah, a glue is there with that. It is gonna be the Argus, man. We all know what Argus does. He is gonna stick to that lane, he is gonna push that lane, and he's not gonna leave that lane. Even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, you will see him on to that lane here. But the thing is, the glue here might be the roam. He is definitely the roam here, and glue onto a roam. I don't like it because the thing is, he doesn't get that power spike, right? He doesn't get that levels. And for him to be, in that position of advantage, he needs those levels, and the lance will be the perfect counter for him because the babies, the little glue babies, will provide him unlimited dashes. And we will see Hanabi here as well. The Rithal was open, the Ranger was open, but no Hanabi here for the Team Nova at the moment. What are they cooking here? But at the same time, Team Fright, they can go for a Rithal. Nova, will they realize this? They can either ban the Rithal or the Ranger, but no, they will go with the Melissa. A Melissa ban here when the Ranger and Erithal was open, and honestly, the Erithal will run around that glue. Erithal will run around that Argus, so will the Ranger.
In their blood.
And
The
an
light belongs to the
Alucard will
lights.
get banned here. What's with the Alucard? Okay, Team Nova going for the Tigreal here. Can provide the perfect CC. The Wombo combos, it is coming into my mind here, especially for the Team Nova. Like, the Wombo combos are there. They are hovering over that Tidwell, but now on to the mid lane. Against the Farsa, we are going to say a Changye here with that machine gun Changye. Yeah, look at that team fright. Well, straight away, go for that Ranger. They have a plenty of room here to play around. They have an Erithal, they have a Ranger,
Mine is a gift for
and
you.
they will counter pick with the Lolita here. The Lolita here will counter that Changye, will counter the Hanabi. And what will be the hyper here at the moment? It is going to be a Leomord. Leomord does have that power spike. He does have that snowball potential. But the thing is, will he get that snowball potential where the enemies are slippery? It is a Lancelot. It is a Farsa. They have that high mobility skills here. And even the Ranger, he had those mini dashes with that bit dash and with that flicker. So yeah, it is going to be a tough time. And about the phobias, Leomord will have a hard time around him, especially melting him. Because if you look at the spell here, it is a vengeance, right? So the vengeance won't get, the thing is vengeance, right? You cannot kill cannot kill a phobias with a vengeance. Even at level 4. Even at level 4, he is way too tanky, and once he get that war rats, he will be sustaining the damage. But at the end, like I always said, right, it is up to those synergies, it is up to those wombo combos and that rotation. How well do you know your teammates? How well do you know those heroes? And how well can you predict the enemies as well? And we just have to see that into the land of dawn here. Both the teams, man, they have drafted to the best of capabilities. We did see some counter picks here as well, especially from the Lolita onto the last pick. A perfect counter to that Chunye and that Hanabi. If you time that shield, right? It's all up to those timings. The shield time on point can counter that Chunye and that Hanabi every single time here. We just have to see if is on point here. Kaizen with a healing spell as well. So it is going to be a support lolly. The thing about support lolly is it gets melted by that Leomord. But Leomord, he needs to make that space, especially with that glue. We just have to see how the games goes on. Yeah, we are here into the land of dawn. Ranger will go towards the bot lane. The recall is there. Both the teams should help their hyper here. Farsa will use that edge spin onto the hyper as well. But Chanya onto the mid lane. He doesn't want to help his hyper. It is going to be the glue that will help. Leomord does farm a little better, but yeah, the Lance after the patch is superior here into the farming speed. Chanya did help them. Might lose the first lane here as well, but no, Farsa will be playing the wave way faster. We can see a first blood here. Okay, the Farsa was not there. They had the superiority of level 2 here, but they didn't punish that Farsa. They didn't punish that Chanya on point. But at the same time, Hanabi is clearing the lanes. He can go for the goal. And look at that Lolly providing that perfect vision that Leomord is onto that blue. So yeah, guys, the rank is coming onto the bottom lane, but we might see a little skirmish here. Look at that Ranger. Gets that 60 gold, so that's like one extra minion for him. And let's not forget the stats, right? The stats matter, especially onto that Ranger. And Ranger is checking the bush. The Lolly is there to provide the vision. Why did he check the bush? Might be. Like, they might be the Chanya's mission, right? That's why I think. But at the same time, Leomord is not level 4 here. And the Lancelot will be. And the rank might be onto that Phobius, but he has a vengeance. He cannot die. And yeah, the neutral creep is getting taken by Team Fried here. Mid lane pressure was there. Leomord not level 4. He will have a hard time here. He is going bad for that level 4, but we will see a 4-man gang onto the bottom lane. The Chunye can go down. Lolly roaming around the bush here. Chunye does use that flicker. Lancelot uses that dash onto the back line. It is onto that 1 HP. Chunye survives, lives another day. Leomord joins the party. The glue did pop off that second still. Leomord onto that bike here. He is onto that Lancelot, but look at that Lolly, man. The stun was there onto the perfect time. Even the Hanabi joins the battle. The Hanabi will be missing onto that gold here. The Ranger will be farming. She does realize that. And yeah, the Lancelot, he is like, I'm going to contest this turtle after my blue buff. Right? I will have all the advantage that I want. Even the glue joins, and look at that. The Farsa and the XP lane are playing the lane together. Lolly should have gone for the mid lane, but they are giving those gold to the Ranger here. He will have that extra 150 to 200 gold here. And let's not forget about the stats. The Hanabi is here, so it might be a 5-man onto the turtle here. Leomord pops that ulti, but misses that lance onto the back line. Glue uses that still, trying to attach to somebody, but no. Meanwhile, Leomord was taken down. This might be a wipeout here, especially if the lance have that ult, but no. Even the Hanabi escapes onto that 1 HP. The thing is, the Ranger is setting those stats. He is going to be unstoppable. They are playing the lane. Okay, Farsa pops that ulti onto that glue. He is trying to sustain here, but no, he will go down. The mid lane turret gold sheet will go down here as well. Lance still contesting here onto that Leomord. Argus joins the fight. This might be bad, especially with the CC that Lancelot got. He is onto that 1 HP, gets taken down. Lolita can go down here as well, but no, a perfect ulti here. Leomord way to win, will get punished as well. That was a 4-man ulti of Hanabi. And look at that. Argus pops at ult. He is unstoppable. He can get another kill here, but no. He proceeds to roll back. But meanwhile, Ranger is farming up. Phoveus can take the gold onto the top lane as well. The Phoveus should contest for the team fights, right? Right, the Samurai is doing. This might be the downfall here for the team fight. Like, bro, either take the gold or go for the team fights. But yeah, he is here and Argus can push here. Argus might have that first item here, especially with those kills. Yeah, he is close to the items. He will clear the lane and get that items. And onto the bottom lane, the Hanabi was taken down here. Glue was trying to get that kill, but no. The stun is there. Okay. Nice stun. Even the Lolita stuns, right? A lot of utilities wasted here onto that Glue. But no kills. But they will take the turret gold as well. But they are still contesting for that Glue here. They're onto the mid lane here. The Argus stuns yet again. He is still chasing. The thing is, Argus is locking onto that lance. That's the second time we saw that skill hit him, and it was a stun here. Phoveus trying to zone out the lanes here. Ish. Phoveus might be FK here, will get punished. He does have vengeance. He will not invest that vengeance. And right before the turtle. Ish. It is right before the turtle here. So yeah, Team Nova can get for the turtle, but they are not starting the turtle. They are waiting for that off gank here, off rotation. This might be bad. Argus will push the turret here. But no, the Farsa does realize that Argus cannot push the turret. He is onto the Farsa as well. There is an ulti. Lancelot steals a turtle onto the meanwhile. But yeah, look at that Team Nova contesting for a fight here. Lolly trying to sustain the damage. It's a 3-man ulti here. Ranger can get all the kill, but it will be the Lancelot with the last hits here. He can get this Leo mode, especially with that S1 and S2, but the stun is there to assist in. That's a triple kill. Argus does have its ulti. Will they go for a Maniac here? But they are onto that. Changye misses that ulti, but they get the turret. They could have gone for that Argus. It would have not been a Maniac, but I think they could have taken him down, especially when the Lolita is there and the Lancelot's had his ult. Lancelot will miss that. He didn't have that retribution. He did have that retribution. Each team fried one, but now still it's a blue buff getting wasted here. They are onto the Hanabi. Just give away the turret, bro. It's a 3v1 situation here onto the bottom lane. The Ranger is farming up. 2 third-tier turrets taken down, and Lancelot. It is going to be an Argus versus Phoveus here, and yeah, Phoveus win this fight while being AFK, and Hanabi getting harassed here, pops that ulti, gets that perfect CC onto time. Team Fried right now are hunting down Team Nova. The glue is getting melted down as well. Nova joins the fight here. He can bring out the house, but the stun is there. The stun misses. Farsa aerial strikes, man. Our point. They are zoning them out. Look at that. 4-member running towards the base to heal up, and Ranger meanwhile is taking a turret, but the glue is here. It is still 7 minutes, so the turret damage is not there. And yeah, the Ranger realized they will just back away. The next wave, they can get the turret, but 3 people going down. Phoveus gets the turret. It's yet again, it is going to be Samurai versus Shift here. Season 2 onto the top lane, but no, the Phoveus realized I need to rotate, especially when the turtle is coming. He did clear out the lane. He can go to the back line. His vengeance is still onto that CD. It is still 10 seconds, so he can get that vengeance. The Lancelot should, start. He will be going for that XP for that level advantage. The Blue might get stuck here. The Lance is still farming. They are not contesting for the turtle. Just go take the turtle. And even the Harabi, she can push the bottom lane. Argus looking for the enemies. And Team Nova should realize that they cannot contest the turtle. They should go for the turrets. But meanwhile, on the top lane, Team Fried taking the objectives as well. They realize that if you pop the shields, we will straight away go for the Lord here. They are onto that Lancelot. It is a 1 HP here. Okay, but the turrets gets that kill. But onto the top lane, the shield, will they get activated? No. But look at that Team Nova pushing onto the bottom lane. It is a Chanye here. The Ranger is all alone. They could have contested this, especially with that, Argus ulti. But I don't know why they didn't contest. And Blue is onto that Lolita here, getting those stuns. And look at that Team Fried. They are experienced. They do realize that you don't hit the glue when it is stuck onto your Nakamas. And look at that Ranger damage. It's there. He is choking up the damage. The CC is there, but no. A flicker invested here from the glue, and Argus at the same time should clear the lanes. The Povius realized this and is chasing him. And Argus just know he cannot win against a Phobius. A Phobius with a vengeance here. Argus trying to chip him down, but now will use his utilities to run away. Leomord here can go down far side aerial strike. That's the thing, right? It can melt. It is layering them down. Lolita provided that stun. Gives that second chance on to that Lancelot, but will go down. But at the same time, Argus trying to chase the low HP heroes. He will pop off his ult. Okay, his ulti is there. It is going to be 8 seconds of invincibility, but it will not be enough. Team Fright will gladly take the kill here. They can go for the Lord, but the shields, man, the shields are going to be troublesome. The shields will eat up your Lord here. Those are the holy shields, man. The holy shields of Mobile Legends. The golden one. They just eats up your Lord here. The Blue did contest here. Will get punished here as well because the Ranger is wet. They are hitting their own allies when the Blue is touched. Just hit. We love to see that. Just hit. A single hit, Team Fright here. But no, they let the Lance live. That's the power of friendship. Phobius onto the back line. Gets taken down by Leomord. Farsa hairstyle is there. Will punish that Leomord and Ranger onto the street. But look at that. The Argus is here. The CC gets mates as well. Brainiac is there. Will we see a Savage? There is no ulti. We will see a Savage here, but no ulti from Argus. Let's pop up. And no, it is a battle. There was not enough CC. No Savage here. Argus had one mission. No Savage for Ranger. And he was able to accomplish that, but at the same time, the Lord is marching down. That was a nice try from the Ranger. 5-1-6. The 4 kills out of that battle. The top lane turret is a little slow, but like I said, right, it's a second wave of minions that is dangerous. He has last round running away. Lolita all alone using that shield to deflect the damage here. And this might be bad, especially because that's a Lance at the moment. Lance will shred you off every single time here. Argus might be typing something there, yeah, but the bottom lane shield is still there. We have to wait for the next slot. But yeah, Team Fright, they have the map pressure on here. And I think the Team Nova are playing for the late game. They are not leaving their turrets. They just realize that they are behind, especially when you are behind 7k in gold. Yeah, just excuse me, 7k into the goal. And look at that Team Fright contesting for that turret. Changye cannot clear the wave. And there is the beautiful ulti. They are onto the backline as well. Neomod onto that 1 HP, but Hanabi is unmarked. Phobius jumping around. Blue is there as well, but look at the damage. It will be a team wipeout here. The Ranger onto the bot lane. Will they go for the base? But where are the minions? Argus trying to run away, and the Ranger is chasing. He is definitely angry, like, bro, because of you, I don't have a Savage here, and Lancelot will avenge his friend here. But no, Argus escapes onto that 1 HP. Right now, he is the one hunting. The prediction is there. The CC lock is there, and team support is there as well. A single death Sonata, and yeah, look at that. Ranger finally gets that revenge, and yeah, Team Fright are locking the wage. The fried chicken is. The Farsa was trying to, but Leomord is here. They have 2 inhibitor turrets here, so the super minions are going to be there. And yeah, the Lord will be there as well. So Team Fright, just go for the Lord. Lock in that Lord. And yeah, the victory might be yours. And I think the Team Nova, they do need the late game here. Like, they are behind by 8k gold. They need those gold here. And if they are able to defend this Lord, they have a solid chance to win this game. The Lolly might be overextending here. Chunya, there is not enough damage at the moment. Even the Leomord on the late game is a demon. The thing is, Lolly is way ahead. She can get punished, but no, the Psycho games are there. The Mind games are there. Lolita uses that dash away. Zeri and Zat all around the map. And look at that. Meanwhile, his team is having that work done onto that Lord. Lord did spawn and it got vanished here. Team Fright, they have the game control here. But we might see a team fight brewing here. Phobius and that Lolly wanted that team fight, but Nova is backing around. Argus on the mid lane. Argus, meanwhile, pushing onto the bot lane. It is again here. The CC is there as well, but no, the flicker gets used. Argus did pop that ult here. He needs one more hit here. He's way too deep inside the turret, but at the same time, his team is melted down. Chanya is the last one survived. They need to clear the waves here, but no. Team Fright, they do know that yeah, taking out the mid base is the main objective, and they will end this. Arias, man, he should have recall with that base, and he could have defended his base, right? He took out that turret, recall, defend your base, and just wait for the late game. Like the team Nova, they needed to defend the slot, and they had the chance here. Even a Hanabi picked. But look at that team fight. The Lancelot onto the 9.5 MVP. He does have that tank goal 10k goals, so you do know he is way ahead into the farming stream as well. And Ranger, man, the Savage was not there. The Argus, the Samurai, he was playing to win. And yeah, he had that mission to not give you Savage, and he was, he was successful. But yeah, then again, congratulations on to that Maniac. And I think with that, we are done with all the games here.